Welcome everybody to the All-Star Race. We're about halfway through the RACC season, and so we finally get to have this All-Star event. One of the more, just things that you gotta get done here in RACC. Not a big event in any means by really anyone. Qualifying for the Open and the All-Star event going on now. And again, welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway. Norway, I'm currently the only one that set a time. Alpha up next. We'll go into points and all that fun stuff here in just a moment. The setups had a last kind of hour and a half change. They were a little bit uneasy, but now they are fixed and good. Looks like Goose and Ginty will go up next. And it's really good because Charlotte, one of my favorite tracks to kind of just be at. You know, this is where the central of stock car racing kind of is, especially in the United States. And ooh, Goose into the wall. We'll see if this lap stays valid. Alpha running a 29.4. That is a fast lap by Alpha. And Goose is going to be at a 30-second time, and I don't know where he's going. I guess they're going to allow Goose to do 2 laps. This is going to invalidate... Oh, he didn't improve anyway. No improvement, so it shouldn't matter too much. Ginty up next. Apparently, Goose thought this was practice. And Ginty at 29.9. It looks like that'll be it for all of the Open drivers. Currently, only one actual All-Star driver in here. Actually, I don't even think... Yeah, no, Pink. And, yeah, that's Pink, the only All-Star driver right now. Let's go over all the All-Star eligible drivers. Your boy, Krieger, Pink, Coma, Bryce, Casual, Yummy, and Evento. We know that Yummy won't be showing up. Krieger gonna probably not be showing up. We're not expecting a lot of drivers for tonight. This is just one of those events that there's no prestige really in the All-Star race. There's no major point benefit here. There's there is only just, I think, 1 point that gets awarded at the end of this whole thing. The winner gets, I think, a playoff point. So, I mean, this is straight from Junior saying how the whole thing will work. It looks like Nick is joining us. He'll probably qualify for the Open as well. But both All-Star drivers and Open drivers will qualify here. That's what this is for. It's for both of them to qualify. And it looks like Pink right now the only one to be ready to qualify. And so I don't even know if they're going to make him qualify. The Open will be 15 laps. Top 2 finishers in the Open will transfer to the All-Star race. And they'll start at the back. All-Star race is 50 laps. We'll get to that whole rundown when the time comes. Starting order for the final 5 laps will be determined by the average finish of the first 3 stages. And that's right, there is 4 stages. Again, we'll get to that when time comes. There will be stage cautions, so that'll be a new thing for RACC. And it seems like it's almost been the expected thing for these last couple of races. And yes, 1 point for the chase if you win the All-Star event. Ooh. And Nick's lap, a 29.871. And now Pink will go out and qualify. Thank you, Discord. If we take a look at the point standings, I don't got a graphic for it, sorry. But it is only a 2-car fight for the championship, and it's only going to be a 2-car fight. And I predict it's still going to be only 2 cars when the championship, or when the chase comes around. Right now, Yummy 170 points, Coma 159, so 11-point difference. But then when you get to Pink, he's at 120, so 50 points between first and third in points, as Pink sets a 30.013. That'll put him on pole for the All-Star event. I'm surprised Junior didn't redo the whole thing for the Open. Or for the Open drivers and Pink. But yeah, Pink's sitting in third in points, but he's 50 points back. That's a big distance. He's going to need lots of wins to even catch up to Coma and Yummy. Krieger at 101 points. He is over 60 points back. And then Avento is almost 100 points back. He's sitting at 88. So it's not looking good for the points battle if you're not Yummy or Coma. So this one kind of wrapped up for everybody else. It'll be really the battle for third, which is still 20 points from Krieger to Pink. I don't actually know what's going on right now. They're kind of just all over the place. It looks like Gingy's just kind of doing whatever. But yeah, points standings looking pretty tragic. Let's look at the rest of the schedule, or I'll talk about the rest of the schedule. Let's say let's look, but we're not looking at anything. Again, we're just waiting on any more drivers to show up for the Open or for the actual All-Star event. Again, right now it's just Pink in the actual All-Star event. And I think everyone will make it in. Bryce is in the game now. He'll be able to qualify for his spot. He is in the actual All-Star event. But right now, again, race 9 was Talladega. This is race 9.5. Race 10 will be on Sunday for Charlotte. That's the longest race, most laps of any race this season. 120 laps, 4 stages of 30. That will be a grueling race to race in. Then Pocono, Michigan, Indianapolis, Watkins Glen, and Milwaukee finishes up the regular season. Then the chase starts at Darlington, and then we move to Atlanta, Road America, Rockingham, and Homestead as the finale. So Bryce will go and qualify now. I don't think he's had any practice at all. But yeah, we're halfway through the full season, but only about 5 races left in the regular season, excluding Charlotte. 6 if you're including it. Krieger will not be making it. Comas said he would be making it into the race. Isn't here yet. Most likely will show up after the Open, depending on how long Junior waits. Bryce across the line, 30.083. That'll put Pink still on pole as we look at the kind of chaos going on in pit lane. What is this car? Where is Marlem going? Okay. So it looks like the open cars will be lining up. That will wrap up qualifying. I don't think Junior's going to be waiting any longer. Can we actually put it in? Oh my goodness. Everyone, we got to say thank you to Yummy. He put in the toggle ticker button. And I didn't even remind him to put it in, even though I said I would. So we'll give everyone a moment here to line up. This is for the All-Star Open. So everyone getting in their car. Alpha on pole, Morwem second. Looks like Nick in third. Ginty and Goose figuring out where they go. 15 lap race. Let's take a look. This is actually, never mind. Let's not take a look. This will be 15 laps, one stage. Front two drivers make it in. Now that's depending, I think, on how many actual drivers show up, as Morwem and Alpha show each other their bumpers. I seriously don't know what's going on with these guys, but Ginty swapping the scheme for the 4th billion time, as per usual, as we wait for the countdown. There's the countdown, getting ready to get this race started, as it gets to one big jump by Morwem once again, and we're underway here for the All-Star Open. It's going to be interesting to see how everybody drives these cars. Now, there possibly isn't draft. We haven't gotten confirmation if there's draft or not. And Alpha's speed is broken. He's trying to call for a caution here, and he's going to get a caution for that. Okay. And so, first caution on lap number 1. Didn't even make it. Oh, no. So, I mean, everyone just going through the limiter. It looks like there was maybe a speed issue with the cars in the game compared to the speed limiter. So everyone going and hitting the box, it looks like, at the end of pit row just to get their car reset. And it looks like I think we're going to restart this one from the beginning. Alpha's yelling at Morwam to go towards the pit road exit as Avento is right there to put the ID on the car. Morwam did not get the memo of pit exit. Continues. And Morwam's yelling at Avento. Poor Avento gets to where Morwam was in the starting line. And as soon as he gets there, Morwam pulls to the entry of pit road after getting told to go to the exit of pit road. And now he causes this. Morwam is still oblivious that Avento's right there to get the car put on. And there, yeah, and now Avento's stuck in the car there, and Goose comes around to help out. What is this car by Ginty? Actually, not a bad looking car right there. And now we're on lap 2, and the whole board is broke again. So Avento, risky spot for him to be. And there we go. Laps will be fixed once again. Oh, they are broken today. Well, here's the countdown. We'll be starting this once again. We'll see if we can make it a lap this time with everyone having not broken cars, and Morwam almost immediately slides up into Alpha. And, ooh, everyone into the wall out of turn 2. These cars still a little bit iffy through the corners. You got to take them nice and carefully. But as long as you can take them carefully, it should not be too big of an issue. Now, let's see how broken this is. Once they cross the line, you can see that there's 2 drivers named in first place, and it looks like it's going to continue. Ignores 6th place. 6th place does not exist. Everything else is fine. And it looks like, oh, maybe there's a bug with the game. Alpha's going to hold on to the lead. Morwam in second, Nick in third. Goose fourth, and Ginty hanging out back in fifth. I think they're right now discussing, the drivers in themselves are discussing what top speed is, because draft might be not in the game. There is not draft in the game. Oopsies. So it looks like we might have a little bit of delay after this All-Star Open. Just for you, I'm going to put in some extra stuff here. Nick and Goose battle for fourth. Yeah, and we'll have to do some extra stuff after this All-Star Open race, but you know, this might have actually fixed a bunch of the issues too. Ginty merging back in. His speed was broken. He's going to be in a pretty good spot here as we get about halfway through. No, sorry, a third of the way through. We are a third of the way through. Now we're farther up. Alpha still holding his lead, 3/10 on Morwam. And those are the top 2 spots that will move on. As Goose and Ginty side by side. A little bit of contact here. Ooh, a little bit more contact here. And Ginty a little bit too much out of the corner. Gets the spot. Alpha extending the lead. And oh, not enough room. Not clear. Goose has to let off and is actually going to... Uh-oh. Hey, that might have fixed it. Although there's a lot of people in the server that are not going to be on that list. And oh, Goose turning the 97, the 27 of Ginty. No caution. He will just have to merge. Take a look at this one again. Just kept on turning into him. He turned into him there on the exit of the corner and then did it again on the back straightaway and just turned that car around. I feel like some of the laps might have got skipped. Although I haven't been really paying attention. Ginty will re-merge. Let's see how he merges in. He's going to merge way too early. And actually, way too early from Ginty of a merge. It's going to be it's still in front of Goose. We've got 5 laps to go, and I think 1 and 2 are already going to be pretty obvious who's going to get them. Ping? Oh, no, I didn't. So 4 laps to go. This one kind of set from the start. Kind of wish that we didn't have a big long list of drivers not even in the race on the board, but be how it has to be. 3 laps to go for the All-Star Open top 2 make it into the main event. It's going to be Alpha and Morwam unless we see one of these 2 drivers do something extravagant. Alpha's saying that he missed the corner 5 times, and yet he's still pulling away. Of course, there is no draft, and the speeds did break, and I don't think Yummy's going to be adding draft. At least he jokingly or not said it. And here we go, 1 lap to go as Alpha gets on the front straightaway. Comes across the line, 1 lap to go here for the All-Star Open. Alpha with a second on Morwam, and Morwam on with 7/10 on Nick. It's going to be a pretty easy race for these 2 as they come around turns 3 and 4. Alpha slams into the wall on the exit of turn 4, but comes across the line big time first to win the All-Star Open. And we'll have to shut down the game and all that fun stuff. So Alpha and Morwam move on to the main event. And since we do have to do some troubleshooting here, we have to reset the server. We'll be right back with the main event and everything, all the rules that go with it. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned. The All-Star Race coming up next. Welcome everybody back to Charlotte Motor Speedway for the All-Star Race. Everyone getting lined up for the main event. The full All-Star Race. Fink on pole, Bryce will be second, and then we'll see anyone else that is able to show up. Avento is here. He's driving a brand new car. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's driving a beautiful car. Look at that thing. Coma's in. You can see Morwem. Alpha will also be here. So we get this thing ready to go underway. So we reach about the halfway point here in the RACC season. Only about 6 races left to go in the regular season, of course, and those extra 5 chase races. Everyone make sure they're lined up in their right spot. And as we get ready for the All-Star full race. Ooh. Let's take a look at the race information. 4 stages for the race. It's one of the 2 races that have that many stages in it. 15, 15, 15, and then a final 5-lap stage. That's 50 laps, 75 miles. Pit window, it really depends how you drive this racetrack. If you're full throttle through the entire thing, you could probably go the whole race without a pit stop. But if you use that throttle in the corner, there's a chance you're going to have to make a pit stop. That's also going to be wildly out the window for any pit strategies. We have cautions at the end of every stage. But who's this? Don't know who that was. Oh. I'm just trying to verify what is going on here, because now Ginty is in. Okay, so okay. So with all of the main event drivers not showing up, Ginty will be able to race, and I guess Goose is technically eligible as well. So I imagine we have more than just 3 people not showing up here. So I think right now we're waiting on Goose. Nick's in the voice chat, but he hasn't said anything, or he's not in the game, and he's not quite saying anything in any of the chats I can see. Oh, maybe that's him right there. There he is. So it looks like everyone that was in the All-Star Open will get to race here. A lot of drivers without any practice. I mean, it's RACC. And this is one of the easiest setups to learn. Alpha saying he got it out in 6 laps. All right. So again, just to go over this one more time as we get everyone ready into the game. 50 laps, 3 stages, 15, 15, and 15. And then that final stage with 5 laps, 75 miles, pit windows again. You could technically, if you are fuel conserving this whole race, you could probably make it on 0 stops, but we will not see that. There is stage cautions. So every 15 laps we'll have a stage caution, which is just an all-star exclusive again. Even though the drivers are trying to get that one back. The starting order for the final laps, oh my goodness. For the final 5 laps in that 4th stage will be determined by the average finish of these first 3 stages. So you might want to have a good average finish to have a good spot at the end for that last 5 laps shootout. And it sounds like it's going to be very vital to have it, as there's possibly no draft still. One spot still open. Thank you, Vento. So yeah, no draft. So, I mean, those last spots will be very important if you want to have a shot winning and getting that one coveted playoff point. Here's the countdown as we get ready for the All-Star actual event, and here we go. We're underway here at Charlotte, and Pink off to a bad start, goes to the outside, gets off the gas, and it's already a big dive by the back four. Pink getting squished up into the wall. Now Morwam historically does not have eyes or mirrors, and so you have to be careful with him. As there we go, 50 laps underway. Again, first stage break at lap 15. And Morwam's going to be the first driver to cross the line. And hey, it actually works this time. Avento looking in low. Car drifts up high. Bryce is there. Alpha nearly takes out Avento. Ginty merges back in. It looks like maybe his car broke again. And Avento up the racetrack. It looks like Nick also had to merge. Maybe there was a little bit of an incident as Avento yells draft. Maybe there is draft. That's good to know, good to hear, good to see. Yeah, there is draft. Good. So there is draft, so we might have an actual competition. As Morwam and Avento try to break away from the field, and there goes Pink right in front of Ginty. Avento down low, trying to take the lead. As I have a sneezing fit behind the scenes. Avento takes the lead, Morwam back in second. Coma leading the main pack in third. Bryce fourth, and Alpha rounding out the top five as Pink, Ginty, and Nick struggle at the rear. All over the rear bumper. Avento comes down on Morwam. Again, these cars are a little bit hard to control in mid-corner, but kind of came down on Morwam. That closes the gap between second and third. Coma now in position to take that spot away from Morwam. Gives a little bit of a bumper. Morwam comes down the racetrack. Coma's going to go right back up the racetrack and almost got Morwam to the wall. Not Ginty. Avento slamming into the wall. So you put this in a more familiar position. And what a send by Bryce and Alpha. Morwam not expecting two cars to just appear to his inside. Again, no mirrors. Coma will hold on the second. Morwam stays in third. Avento still with the lead. Goose able to come back in. He joins a bit late, but he is still here. He'll be at the back. And it looks like he'll merge again, even though he had plenty of room right there. Be at the rear. Morwam and Bryce. Almost a little bit of contact there. As Avento's car up in the high RPMs. Now, RPMs, from what we hear, do not correlate to how much fuel is getting used, from the car. But if it did, Avento would be wasting a lot of fuel. Morwam looks to try to take second place away from Coma, trying to get that one back. He's got the inside lane. Coma up on the outside. Ooh, a little bit of a tap on the wall. Avento still leads this one. Bryce is going to be able to take the inside away from Coma, and that'll put him back to fourth. Alpha almost filled in the gap, but Coma's going to find a spot in line right behind the 3 car. And that'll put Bryce up to fourth as Goose LePage's Bryce. What a horrible merge. Collects Coma. That is an awful merge by Goose. What was he thinking? That just ruins the stage for Bryce and Coma. They're going to need a miracle to come back up to the front without a merge. Avento's going to be scooting away as he's now got a major lead on the group. There comes Ginty in with a remerge. What was that? That was incredible. Goose will get a warning for that. That's the first time we've seen a warning in a long time. And it's, I can't say it's not warranted. Let's take a quick look back at this. Let's take a quick look back. And you can see just merging in the corner on the low side in turn 3. It's just... I'm assuming the car just drifted up because he was trying to stay on the apron in the corner, but if these cars struggle on the banked side of the corner, then they probably struggle on the not banked side of the corner. Alpha up into the wall. And then is Goose parking it? No way. Alpha's gonna take second place. Morwham will drop back to third. And Goose is still running on track, so he did not just take out 2 cars and then come back, so that's good at least. Or leave, sorry. Oh, they are fighting at the back, though. Ginty and Goose are having a nice little battle of, oh boy. Oh my goodness. Great job, you two. Well, that will settle itself out, I guess. Pink looking to get some spots back from the restart. Got the inside on Morwham. Ooh, a little bit of contact. And we saw these two just dogfighting back here, and I won't be surprised. Oh, Pink corner cutting big time here, but won't be surprised to see a warning for Ginty, but, you know, honestly, I won't be surprised if I don't see one either. Battle's still going on. This is now for second place as Alpha's dropped back here. Pink up high. And oh, here comes Nick with the run on the inside. They go 3 wide for third. Morland blocking up top. Ooh, a lot of shuffling. Ooh, Nick gets caught up in those rumble strips for the road course configuration. He drops back behind Alpha. Now it's going to tangle with Pink. Gets a little bit of a run. Stays on the inside. Alpha going to have to block that lane. As Coma and Bryce have a little bit of a incident. Coma apologizes. And it looks like the battle's going to kind of fizzle out here. For third place, it's not going to be for fourth, and Nick's going to get the spot right there in front of... yeah, it is the last lap. Thank you, Junior. Last lap of the stage. This is where you want every position you can get. Looks like Alpha's going to try to get the inside here to get second place away from Morwham. Can he get it done through 3 and 4? Nick trying to make a little dive in there as well. Morwham drifting up the racetrack. Avento's going to win, but... Oh, Morwham just barely gets it. And that will be the end of this first stage. Vento wins it. And now I'm going to expect everyone to go down pit road. And it looks like, a couple of drivers just not remembering that, you know, stage cautions do exist here. A close battle for second place. We take another look back. And this is coming to the line. Look at how close that one was for second place. Now, Vento had these two cleared by a few tenths and maybe even half a second. But look, I mean, that is a close one. But Morwham getting it over Alpha. Even though the time board does disagree. And now the time board goes away. Oh, Morwham getting caught on the wall there. Alright, so Avento will be on the front row. He's saying, hey guys, the line's going to be up here. I mean, Avento's past the start-finish line anyway, so he's a little bit too far forward, but Avento's saying, hey, I'm in control where the line is. You guys got to come up here. But everyone disagreeing, as it seems. Como not realizing what words mean in the chat. Everyone was like, hey, he was asking when Morwim's in second. And even though everyone got a pit stop, Alpha was screaming that, hey, it's because he finished in front. And the board was in fact lying as, ooh, guys, we gotta go on when the timer starts. We can't just go right now. Love to go right now. Goose went. Of course. Alright. Junior making sure everyone's here and that everyone is ready. And as soon as everyone does say those, or that magic letter of R, and there it is, we get back going. Here we go. Ooh, man, everyone jumps now. Big time jumps by everybody. And, oh, Coma and Bryce get caught up going into turn 1. And already a start to stage 2 is tragic for both of them. Bryce is probably going to be able to merge. Whoa, Pink having an issue. And oh, Ginty and Goose again, they collect each other. And they come back on the racetrack, killing Pink almost. What are those two doing? I mean, they got collected just from a wall pop, but like coming back on the racetrack, you gotta take a little bit better care than that. More Aventum gonna have another good lead. Morwam, it's got this 5 car going on the inside, and it looks like Morwam's gonna lose second place to Nick. Bryce does, in fact, re-merge with the field. He'll be back behind Coma. I would have honestly merged behind Goose, but next stage caution going to be on lap 30, or 31 technically. See Avento still holding quite a good lead over the rest of the field. He got a good restart. Moram did not. And then with that little battle with Nick, able to pull away. Pretty nice and spread out here at Charlotte. This will be a pretty hopefully calm race. Oh, Pink having a lag moment. And oh, Alpha tagging Nick as the battle for second place heats up. Alpha making a run on the inside. Moram's going to be able to hold on a second. And it looks like Pink's still having some lag issues. Oh, corner panels. They make it work. 10 laps to go in the stage. Ooh, Alpha putting the nose under the 74, getting a little bit of a run, and Alpha once again battling for second with Moram side by side. Moram just with the nose ahead down the back straightaway. Moram looking for the switchback, gets it. And now Moram on the inside and Alpha on the outside. And Alpha saying, let me go. Is that like now the common theme? Is just saying, let me go. I'm faster. Nick bumper carring off the apron in Alpha. Ginty up to 5th. Como trying to get through the field slowly. I mean, it's hard to get anywhere. But Alpha does have a little bit of a point, though. I mean, in the open, he was pulling away from Moram, and Moram's going to get a big send by Nick, and Nick, almost gets sandwiched. 3 wide, and will get sandwiched. Ginty, whoa, no. He had to have known it was not going to work. What are... Ginty, obviously embracing the fact that this is an all-star race. I mean, they were going to get squished here. Then they figured it out, but then Ginty nearly flips himself and Nick right here. I mean, they both were on their side. Oh, Morwam. Oh, Ginty, what's going on? Morwam just dropped like a rock and now is parked on the back straightaway. Did he run out of gas? Oh no, his car broke. So, Morwam having a malfunction on the car. That is the strangest thing I think I've ever seen. The car, it looks like he's gonna have to merge now. Does this car have any horsepower left in it? Yeah, okay. The car just randomly gave out, and uh-oh, no, he's gonna be the one that love pages the field. Oh. And Pink is not happy with that. And, oh, Ginty showing his opinion too. What is he doing? And there goes Morwam. Again. Very weird race we are figuring out here. And I mean, Ginty just caused this wreck. I'm not even joking. Ginty caused this wreck. He turned down on Goose. You could see him turn down. He's turning down on Goose to get him to spin. I mean, more I'm saying my car broke when he came back on the racetrack. Oh, Alpha tried to put his nose in. Avento came down. Thought we were going to see Avento spin himself there. So things calm down. We got just 3 laps to go in the stage. It's going to be Avento, Alpha, and Coma battling for this top spot. We saw Alpha very fast in the open. Avento on a good restart's been able to lead this field. Oh, never mind. We got 1 lap to go. Not quite how stages work there, Junior. Or laps. Oh, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Never mind. Sorry, usually it's the opposite, where this would be 2 to go, and the next one would be 1 lap to go. But no, that's not how it works. Coma's going to be doing a dogfight to get the spot, and Coma, in fact, gets the spot. 2nd place. And that will be our 2nd caution for the end of stage 2. Avento on a hot streak. Coma in 2nd, Alpha getting relegated to 3rd for a 2nd time. And everyone's going to be coming in. Ooh, Avento! That was an interesting... Oh, Ginty. What is he doing? Ginty. So stage 2 official results: Avento, Coma, Alpha, Nick, Pink, Morwam, Bryce, Ginty, and Goose. And honestly, I think there should be a driver getting parked here. But and Avento's bringing up a good point. I mean, I get it's the All-Star race, but that doesn't mean we can just cause chaos. But, you know, I mean, it's all up to Junior whether he wants it or not. If Junior wants the chaos, then, I mean, it's up to him. He's the one that gives the final call. But here's the countdown. What are we doing? Oh, my goodness. So, so I want to figure this out just for myself. Oh, so Goose went. And then who else went? It was either Bryce. I think it was Bryce that went on 3. Goose went on 5. Oh, that's a big pack at the rear of the field. Let's watch this 27 car just turn right. Oh, no. Oh. He didn't turn right. Vento loses the lead to Coma. So that'll be the first time Avento loses the lead tonight. Gets down to the inside, gets help from Alpha, and oh, there goes Morwam in pink. And oh, Alpha wants to make it go 3 wide. I don't know if that's a great idea. Oh, no. Now they're all wrecking. So, I mean, we got to take a look at what happened here. This is going to be Pink is blaming Goose. Goose came up, bounced off of Morwam into Pink. And then what is this going on here? Morwam's going to come up into Goose. Goose goes up into... and then Morwam just turns Goose. So, that's what... I don't know. I'm kind of losing words here. As we look up front, where we have the level-headed 3 in the field. Great battle between Coma, Avento, and Alpha. Morwam, unfortunately, approaching these 3. He's going to dive it in here on turn 1. Pushes Alpha out of the way, and almost squeezes 3 wide up into the wall. Nick with the big dive, and whoa, boy, and oh, boy. Only you can prevent forest fires. Goose is now with this front pack, and this is when it's going to start to get kind of crazy here, as everyone's going to be bouncing off of each other. I'm going to reiterate, this is not the setups. The setups, while not perfect, are not... Oh, no, that was a bad feeling. My desk might fall now, but... Oh no! Oh, maybe it will fall! My desk is currently disassembling itself as we speak. Currently using my leg as a leg for my table. As Nick takes the lead. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Just adding to the... Oh no! Okay, I think we're good. Alpha's gonna make a dive on the inside as we experience some mechanical issues here at Team Win Sports. Morwam really just trying to put the nose where it doesn't belong, and I mean, he gets the spot, and then he rides the apron. And goes up and into the wall and collects Nick. Okay. Pink now up front after being turned twice. He's going to have actually a shot here. As, again, I don't know when the stage actually ends. I think we end with 5 laps to go. Yes. So 5 laps to go in the stage. And then we'll figure out how this is going to work. Again, it's going to be average finish. So Avento most likely. Oh, and he tagged Alpha, and then now he punts him up into the wall. That one you can blame on the car. Pink will take advantage, go to the inside. Coma's going to start to pull away, as per usual. Vento, beautiful switchback on Pink. As Pink, bounces off the wall. Alpha giving Avento a little push. Ooh, and Alpha tagging Pink. He's going to go backwards, and Alpha's going to go into the danger zone back there. As Morwam pushes Bryce into the infield. Bryce is probably going to push back a little bit. Como still pulling about half a second of a gap on Avento. Ooh. That's not Coma. There we go. That's Coma. Vento actually made up that time really quick. 3 laps to go in the stage. Oh, puts his nose there on the inside. Bumper cars from the apron on Coma. Is going to get the lead here out of turn 4. This is not the... What? I thought next lap was final lap. I don't know what's final lap anymore. Final lap in the stage. Pink is on the inside of Coma. Is going to try to get the lane. Coma drops back. Gives a bump to Pink. Avento goes up the racetrack. Coma takes out Pink and Alpha. Oh. It was a ping pong thing coming off of Avento. And this one might be looked at. And Alpha and Alpha is gonna miss out on another photo finish. This one, he's gonna be placed back in 4th. You can watch it here or just see it there. He's gonna be back in 4th. Oh, poor Alpha. But let's see what happened here. This is going through. Vento's going to go a little bit high here on the corner. Coma's gonna get the nose in there, and then it wheel hops off of Avento's car. And then Coma comes back up the racetrack. I mean, uncontrollably. The car's not... Even if he slammed on the brakes, that car is going to go up and into the Alpha and Pink. And Pink gets turned around, collects Alpha. They get it back going straight. So Avento, if it is to be official, gets another stage win. Junior right now typing out the official results. We'll see if Avento wipes the stage. Sweeps the stage. It's going to be a long week, folks. It is going to be a long week. So official results. Avento wins stage 3. Coma in 2nd. Pink in 3rd. Alpha in 4th. Morwam 5th. Nick, Ginty, Bryce, and Goose We'll finish up the rest. What the heck happened to my... What? Weird. So everyone, I'm presuming, took a pit stop there. So it looks like Jinty had to rejoin the game. Now, this is going to set the order. So Avento obviously will be first. I'm pretty sure Alpha will be second. This is going to be... I don't know. We're going to watch and learn how this is all going to work. All I know is that Coma is not in second place. I don't believe the 3.3 from Coma, because he did not finish in 4th in Stage 1. Alpha finished Stage 1 and 2 in 3rd and in 4th. No! Oh, wait, maybe. I don't know. I don't think Coma has the same average finish. Hold on. Let me look at this. So, Coma got 6th in Stage 1, then got 2nd, and then got... Oh, 2nd again. I thought he got 3rd. Okay, so yeah. I thought he got 3rd in the final stage, but he got 2nd. So yeah, Coma will be placed in 2nd. So it'll be Avento, Coma, Alpha, Morwam, Pink, Nick, Bryce, Jinty, and Goose. Avento, you're a little bit late. A little bit late. And it's a tie for average finish between Alpha and Coma. That's kind of cool. Even though, I mean it's average finish. So it'll be a 5-lap dash. Avento's won all the stages so far, been up front the most. Coma struggled at the beginning, but ever since he's got to the front, he's been staying up there. Alpha, fastest, I'd say almost the fastest car of the day, plagued with traffic and others. And there we go, we're underway. Avento did get to go on 1. He went on 1. I mean, and he's going to get a great lead from it. If Coma cannot catch up to Avento, I'm going to laugh at him so hard. But we're underway for the last 5 laps here in the All-Star race. Four laps to go. Well, I guess I'm going to eat my own words here. Coma right up to the back bumper of Avento with 4 to go. Gives the bumper to the back of the 44. Avento able to hold on to it. Alpha drop back to 5th. As Jinty's 45 laps down. Three to go. Avento still holds the lead. Pink approaching on Coma. And Yummy said, go get that 1 playoff point when he was talking to Coma earlier today. Ooh, contact towards the rear. Pink and Alpha. Morwam up to 3rd. Maybe he'll be the upset win. When I mean upset, I mean people are going to be upset. 2 laps to go here for the All-Star race. Coma right up on the back bumper of Avento. Morwam puts the nose and Coma comes down. Morwam takes out Pink, and they go to the rear of the field. Pink getting screwed over for a 3rd time. And now we head to the white flag. At least I hope it is. Coma and Alpha battle for second place. Will Alpha lose another photo finish? Alpha sends it in. Coma with the switchback. This battling will be great for Evento. Coma gets a push. Can Coma do it in one more corner? Gives the bumper to the back of the 44. Evento drifts up the racetrack. Coma uses Evento as a door. They come to the line side by side. Coma steals the win for the All-Star race. Morwam saying lift to someone, which is incredibly ironic for him to say. You can go ahead and take a look, but Coma going to be the winner of the All-Star race here in RACC. Get that one playoff point. Whoa, is that Jinty going backwards? So what Coma will do is burnouts. And since I presume the stage is going to be broken once again. What in the world's going on with the smoke particles? There we go. So, I mean, we're going to take a look. Oh my god. At the incident between Pink and Morwam. Just one more time. So, just to see what happens. So, Morwam fills in the spot. Coma comes down. I mean, was there contact here that made that car come down? I don't know. I mean, this might be a racing incident. Does that 18 car come down? Or is... I mean, yeah, it kind of comes down. I mean, that's going to be up to Junior. But I think that's not going to be a penalty. But that gives Morwam... That shoves Morwam into the apron. Morwam's going to get punted out into the field. That gets right into Pink. I don't think Morwam really could have done anything here. I'm saying the win's up to Evento, which is a nice little gesture. Come on, being nice, but man, battle to the end. Let's see. We're gonna test out to see if the stage is broken.
Hello.
Oh, the stage is not broken. All right, Coma. Get
Your
that.
mic, by the way, it sounds like shortwave radio. I just want to let you know.
Oh, I know why. Hold up. Aha! It shouldn't sound. Is it better now?
Kind.
What?
I think you're just on the wrong mic.
I'm not.
There we go. Now it sounds fine.
Yeah, the stage was set to 8 kilobits a second.
Oh yeah. Okay. It sounds.
Oh, there it goes. Now we're good. All right. I was wondering why it sounded so bad. All right, Coma. So you get that extra playoff point. You said it took 2 stages for you to understand the racetrack?
No. It took me 2 stages to figure out how to successfully move Evento out of the way without dying myself or killing others. I tried the same thing for like 3 stages in a row, and the first one I don't think would have worked at all. The second one I think would have worked, but I think Evento came down after the fact, and I got back into Alpha. So what I did was I just barely moved him, and then made sure to keep momentum so I wouldn't go to the apron. And that seemed to work, so figured it out eventually. But yeah, the track was really easy. The lane there's like it's like a one laner almost to where you don't slide up, but even if you do, it's not that bad. Honestly, compared to the quarter lap I drove before this race started, definitely an improvement. I didn't really care about this race. I was just bored, wanted to run something. So yeah, showed up, and it was actually pretty fun with me, Evento, and Alpha up there. Real respectable. I don't know. I think Evento, Evento and Alpha were just taking turns killing each other anytime they got behind me. I don't know what was going on between them. I don't know if it was beef or they were just messing around, but took advantage of it and brought it home. Yay!
And you get that one playoff point.
Yeah, I mean, I
So
guess it'd be good because I got my fucking entire stage ripped at Talladega for questionable things, but well, I'm not gonna go into it. So I mean, any recovery is good. I didn't really show up for that. Didn't plan on winning. Didn't think I was gonna win. I expected to be way more of a pack race, but it was actually more spread out, even racing. I think the skill groups evened out pretty the way you expect. Avento, man, he's on the rise. Alpha as well. People forget how good Alpha is with how much, how many leagues he officiates and everything. You don't really see him drive himself, but Alpha's still got it, man.
all right. Anything else to add on to today?
Uh, Yummy, you're you're done on Sunday. That's my warning to you.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
you should not be in front of me at the last lap. That's all I'll say.
All right. Well, thank you, Coma. Congrats on the win. Let's see. Let's get the driver. Oh, you know what? Let's get the driver that got screwed over like 4 times today. I saw Pink raise his hand. I want to hear from Pink.
Alright,
Where are you, Pink?
like middle. Actually,
Oh, there. Oh, you're
yeah,
you're
yeah,
you sped in pit
middle.
road. All right, Pink.
I did.
So it looks like you were the driver with the most incidents going against you, not ones you've caused. How was it though? How was the race with all that in mind?
Race wasn't bad. If you understood the line, it was pretty smooth. Lots of letting off. Lots of dying in the back, I could say. Uh, it was going good. I was making my way back up through the field, and I got LePaged the first time, and then made my way back up through the field, and then I don't know what happened in like the 1 and 2. Think more I'm trying to make a move, Kona try to block. I don't know what happened. Or door loud, block loud, I don't know. And instead of just breaking, just breaking, you know, he decides to LePage me and take us both back there. So I don't know. I guess you know, just like LePaging me, I guess. But I still managed to get P5 anyway. But it's not that deep. This race didn't really matter for anything anyway, so it all matters on Sunday, not today. Today was just a goofy race, but
Everyone's
I'm not
hyping
gonna
up
be mad at
Sunday.
anyone.
Everyone's hyping up Sunday. I don't like it. All right, Pink. Anything else to add on for tonight?
Nah, I'm just waiting for the actual, what is it, 600? What do they call it over here?
Yeah, it's the 600.
600, yeah. I
The
want to see what's gonna happen
endurance.
on the final lap if Yummy and Koma do end up together on the final lap. It's gonna be entertaining. I can't wait for that.
All right, thank you, Pink.
You should be ready, bro.
I yeah. All right, let's get the driver that led probably the most laps today. One of the fastest cars on track. Evento, where are you?
Right behind the where coma is.
Oh, okay. All right, Evento. Definitely got the most laps. Led. Was up front for the longest time. What happened there on those last couple of laps?
I was so focused on seeing the number one and instantly hitting the W key that I wasn't even expecting of how fast my reaction would be. I was not even looking at the car. I was looking directly at the countdown when I saw the one pin was already going, and I was like watching the gap, like it was getting bigger, and then I heard you saying Alpha going to the inside to come with like two to go. I was like, yes, overtake him. Get the try to catch me. And then with one go, I saw the gap. Come on, watching up. I was like, yeah, I think I got this in the back. But then Comet just gained absurd amount of speed. I was like, okay, gotta block it, but it wasn't enough. Shame that it didn't win. I gotta give congratulations to Coma Alpha. Those were the other two main guys on the show. Pink was also trying to be there, but other people tried to keep him down, which is honestly absurd. It's like All-Star, it only grants you one playoff point if you're even good enough to be on the chase. That doesn't mean you should be acting like a road stock or NASCAR game race and be a dickhead to basically everyone that is trying to win. Like more, I'm gonna say our names because I don't give a fuck. Like more on Gente goes. Junior gotta be stepping up a lot harder to prevent those moments because those three should have been parked minimum, if not suspended, because that was horrendous, especially from Moron, because I know that Moron is capable of better things that he did. Like, man, you're fast in the air. These cars are very easy to handle and get up to speed. Why the hell you have to race like that? Like, Nick, who's basically last every single time in the air, were better than the names that I just said right now. Like, that's just. I'm not saying that Nick is bad. He was actually good. He wasn't that dirty. I don't think he ever got an incident where people got mad at him. Other than that, GG's for Kama. He probably needs this 1 point more than me or anyone else because he's battling for the champ.
One of the two cars battling for the championship.
Yeah, it's like Hamilton and Verstappen, and then everyone else. And yeah, hope to see more from those performance by me for the next of the for the rest of the season. That felt great.
All right. Thank you, Aventa. We'll let you down. Get on my stage. All right. I clicked end. There we go. All right. So that will wrap it up here in Charlotte for today. A lot of races coming up this week. We got tomorrow. That's not it. We're not at Daytona. That's silly. All right. There we go. We got a lot of races coming up this week. We got Phoenix tomorrow, D2 and D1 AIRL, and then MRL on Sunday. Gonna be at Auto Club. So again, that will wrap it up. Congratulations to Coma for getting the win. This one was a close one. I mean, just look at how close this thing was straight to the end. I mean, literal photo finish almost to the end. Half a car length. But yeah, congrats to Coma for the win. Does his burnouts, and that'll wrap it up. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and we will see you next time. Yeah, I know I pressed the wrong button. Don't go tell me.